of our journey. Today, what are we talking about, Caitlin?
Oh, it's a sad day.
Yeah.
It's a sad day. We challenged each other to do the eulogy exercise, which, might sound morbid, but I found this exercise, once I pushed myself to do it, super enlightening as to what I needed to do. I don't know. How did you feel?
Yeah, I avoided it for a long time. Like, it's not a nice feeling, but I mean, the idea is you write your eulogy as if it would be read today, and then you write your eulogy as if it was read 20 or however many years from now, and then you can kind of compare the two, and it gives you maybe some indication of some areas you want to focus on in your life.
Yeah.
To be fulfilled, right?
So I wrote my eulogy, you wrote your eulogy, we've swapped, and now we are ceremoniously going to read the now eulogy.
Okay.
All right. First of all.
Yeah. Cheers. To Caitlin, she will be missed. Okay. We'll start, if you're okay with that.
Please.
Caitlin, sometimes Kate, but never Katie, except for her papa who got away with it. It is with great sadness that Caitlin leaves this world. If you asked her, she would say it was too soon. She had dreams bigger than herself and a passion for making this world a better place. Caitlin was a challenging wife, pushing her husband outside of his comfort zone, but I think we can all admit Doug has enjoyed the adventure most of the time. Perhaps not when being pressured to eat live termites. Okay, wow, there's a story there. Though she knows she didn't say it enough, she loves you, Doug. Caitlin embraced the role motherhood with wholehearted love, laughter, and a sense of wonder. Through Grayson and Aaliyah, she found a deeper understanding of herself and her purpose. They were the North Star she didn't know was missing until they came into her world. Grayson and Aaliyah, you made Caitlin the best version of herself, and she loved you both with every fiber of her soul. She's always been and will always be proud of the beautiful people you have and will become. Caitlin was a fierce friend. Selecting those close to her with care, she made them her family. Moving across the country away from her blood family was a difficult choice for Caitlin, and she missed them dearly. Jamie, she always said the hardest part was leaving her brother, a soul which has been with her for lifetimes. To the point where no one else really understood what they were laughing about, but laugh they did, until tears of joy would stream down their faces and their cheeks would hurt. Everyone loved Caitlin's sense of humor, which would often be present in her children's books, although always with an underlying lesson. Learning through laughter is a quality she attributes to her father. Caitlin's paintings, though few, are a beautiful display of her creative talent that she got from her mother. Caitlin leaves behind a dear friend and business partner, Adam, as well as her legacy of Enta Solutions. She had an amazing vision of injecting humanity back into business. Her and Adam's business model of using success of profits from previous clients to accelerate the success of new ones in their perpetually epic MO was a testament to Caitlin's innovation, kindness, and desire to help others. She not only believed that the whole was greater than the sum of its parts, she lived it every day, sharing, collaborating, looking for new ways to bring a positive impact into this world. Caitlin, for those who knew you, you'll be greatly missed. And for those who didn't know you, they will never know how much they missed. Ooh, goosebumps.
Oh, I got choked up with the kids part. The thought of leaving kids at this point in time is really hard.
Right?
All right. To Caitlin, 2020.
To Caitlin. Actually, I'm going to open this.
Oh, open it. Yes. We're supposed to dump some, but I don't want to wreck the computer. Okay. Adam, are you ready?
I'm ready as I'm going to be.
Okay. Who is Adam Colasetti? Perhaps he was somebody different to us all. He was a brother, a son, a husband, a father, and a friend. When we lose somebody, we can't help but contemplate the void left in our own lives by their absence. And in doing so, perhaps we understand why that person was so important to us. What I loved about Adam is that he was a child at heart. You could always hear him laughing, that high-pitched girlish cackle. He loved Batman and Superman and Ghostbusters. He read like a fiend, completely losing himself in the fantasy worlds. The more intricate and elaborate, the better. I believe this is reflected in his approach to life. He was always dreaming of a better way, of how the world could be, and more importantly, he believed so strongly and so purely that he could make a difference. He listened. He was so curious and interested and gave everybody the benefit of the doubt and the time of day. He was patient. He supported a wife with a successful career and 3 young kids who glow with limitless potential. He believed strongly that you molded the world around you to your dreams and that you by circumstance, however difficult it might seem. He was courageous. He gave up a corporate career to chase a dream of creating a better way of doing business. He never gave up. When I think of gritty, I can't think of a better poster child than Adam. He'd tell his kids, the hardest things are always the best things. Immovable obstacles like hip dysplasia were simply a mountain to be climbed. He loved riding the edge and pushing his own limitations and boundaries. A workout with Adam was an experience in itself. His teaching style demanded you be more than you imagined you could be. In short, he was a force to be reckoned with, a force of change, a force of sharing, and a force of healing. He will be missed.
Ooh, I'm sweating. It's very hard to listen to, actually.
Right? To Adam. Oh.
So, how do you feel?
Dead.
Any thoughts? Dead. Yeah.
No.
That was really interesting. Like, I'd say what I would have written for you would have, I mean, minus some of the more personal details that I wouldn't know, would have been very similar. So.
Yeah. But we're very well connected as far as understanding each other.
Mm-hmm.
It's curious what our spouses would have written for us.
Yeah, that is interesting, right? How we want to be perceived is maybe not always how we are.
I'm not doing exercise. I'm not ready for that yet.
Right? Oh my God.
Yeah, no. So, but you know what I realized in writing the now is that I'm only on the cusp. Like I'm only starting the things that I really want to do in life.
Yeah, I feel as though, you know, had I done this exercise even 5 years ago, I wouldn't have been as, I don't know, elated doing it. I felt really good after, because I feel really good about, you know, starting and, you know, my family life and my balance and all these kind of things. So, yeah, I feel as though if you've got something kind of hanging on, or you haven't addressed something, or you have regrets, maybe that's where this would be a really interesting way for that to come out, right?
Yeah, like especially in the future one, it kind of like I had these ideas and you know in my heart and maybe like somewhere in my subconscious, but like doing the future one was for me, I found, which we'll read another time, but I found it to be solidifying of the future vision. This one though, the now version of the eulogy, I found to like, I felt like, oh man, I got to get going. Like this is good. And one thing that I thought was really interesting here, how about this? One thing I thought was really interesting is you're a lot kinder to yourself when you're dead.
Totally.
You know, like you forgive the stuff that you realize it didn't matter.
Yeah, actually, you know what? That's totally right. That's probably some of the nicest stuff I've said about myself. So it like gives you permission to be kind or something like that.
Well, we should give ourselves permission every stinking day.
There you go. I'll drink to that. So there you go.
Be kind to yourself.
Be kind to yourself. Cheers.
Cheers. And we will get to the future one next time.